This is a truth with Pure Power Chord. The truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. Do you want to hear the truth?
Good morning, guys, from a nice cold Johannesburg this morning. And our subject today is going to be letting go. Let's get into it. In order for us to have a successful life and to move on away from things of the past, we need to let go of certain things. Because if we don't, what it does, it hinders our progress in the future. Now, a lot of the times, the reason why we can't move on and why we can't let these things go is because of guilt. Guilt plays a very important role in the way we handle things in our mind. And if we cannot let that guilt go, we certainly cannot change or make a difference in our lives and the lives of others. In fact, all we become is a hindrance to ourselves and those we are now close to. So there's certain steps you need to take in order for you to let go of these things that are holding you back. Number one, make a commitment to let go. Say to yourself on Monday morning when I wake up, I will no longer let that get to me, whether it be an ex-wife, an ex-girlfriend, an ex-colleague, a place you worked for, a relationship between two people that has now broken down, and the list goes on and on. So your first step, make a commitment to let go. Point number two, take responsibility for your emotions. So when you start thinking of these things, or if your mind lapses and you start thinking of your past mistakes and your past this and that, you need to get to the point where you take full responsibility for your emotions and control them as best as you can. And your next one is practice self-compassion. Too many times we think of others and then we don't think of ourselves at all. In order for us to love other people, we need to love ourselves first. Love begins with self-love. And I don't mean conceited love, whereas I think I'm great. I'm talking about treating yourself with respect and honesty. And also, the next one, abandon the need to be the rightful hero. Stop making yourself feel guilty that you've got to fix everything. I can tell you now, 9 times out of 10, when you've moved on from something, or whether it be a relationship or an ex, they have forgotten about you, bud. So what you need to do is put it to rest and move on. Stop trying to play the hero. And the next one is become an optimist. Now, this is a difficult one because a lot of the time, this is why we can't let things go, because of all the negativity that has overcome us. And when we get to that point, it's very hard to think of things in a positive light. So it's important to become an optimist. Okay, my next point is create a distance from the past. What you got to do when you wake up every morning, say to yourself, this is the day and this is what I'm going to do today. Forget about what you did yesterday or the day before or the year before or 2 years before. Live for today because tomorrow is not guaranteed. So why linger in the past? Next one is stay connected to your support system. Now, by a support system, I mean whether it be a wife, whether it be a colleague, whether it be a best friend, whether it be a sister, whether it be a father, a mother. You know what I mean? So stay connected with these people because these people make it much easier for you to cope in life. A support mechanism is a very important thing. Doing things on our own is very difficult. We were not designed to be on our own. Another one too is engage in physical activities. You know, when our body is busy, our mind becomes still. If you sit around and wallow in self pity and do nothing, it doesn't help either. So keep your body physically active at all times where you can. And the final point I'm going to make this morning is forgive yourself. In order for you to move on and let go, you need to forgive yourself. So, what does the Bible say about letting go? Well, letting go is one of the hardest things to do. It's so easy to try to hold on to things, but we must trust the Lord as something better for us. Letting go of a relationship, hurt, fear, past mistakes, sin, guilt, slander, anger, failures, regrets, worry, etc., is easier when we realize God is in control. So we need to realize that God has allowed these people and these things in your life to actually build you up and take you to a higher place. Now you must move on towards Him and forget about your past. What God has in store for you is never in your past. There's something better than that in His relationship with you. There's something greater than your worries and your fears. So ultimately, we need to let go. Sometimes we hold on to things such as unhealthy relationships and doing our own will because we think to ourselves, maybe we will be a change. We still hold on to hope in things other than God. We put our hope in relationships, situations, our mind, and the list goes on and on. You can actually train yourself and say, God wants this for me. What are you doing is making it harder on yourself to let go when you ponder on the past. Stop looking at all these different things. Instead, look to the Lord. Keep your mind on Jesus. 1 Proverbs 4, verses 25 to 27 says, Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths for your feet and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or the left. Keep your foot from evil. 2 Isaiah 26, verse 3 says, You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. And the last verse I'm going to leave you with is 3 Colossians 3, verses 2, which says, Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. I hope this has helped you. Have a great day. Cheers.